Alright, so let's look at some examples. So again, remember, your equal sign splits your problem into two halves. So in this problem, I have 5x minus 7. If I look at that expression, guys, I cannot combine, I cannot simplify that at all. I look at the other side, 7x minus 3. Again, I cannot simplify that. So now I need to figure out how to get these variables on the same side. So I'm going to move the smaller number, the 5x. I'm going to do the opposite. This is a positive 5x, so I'm going to subtract it on both sides. Now when I do that, these two will cancel each other out, and I'll be left with negative 7 on the left side. I have 7x minus 5x, together that is 2x. And bring down the minus 3, because again I didn't change it. At this point it's a two-step equation, so we're going to end up adding 3 on both sides, which will give you negative 4. The 2x is not changed. Since this is 2 times x, I'm going to do the inverse and divide. Be very careful with your signs right here, because a negative divided by a positive will give you a negative answer. So your answer should be x equals negative 2. Alright, so if we look at this other example, I look at the left side of the equal sign, 8y minus 3. There's nothing I can do to simplify that. If I look at the right side, I see a set of parentheses with a number out front, which tells me to distribute. So I'm going to distribute. I'm just going to bring down this first part because we didn't change it. So 5 times 2y gives me 10y, and 5 times 1 gives me 5. If I double check, I cannot simplify that any further because 10y and 5 are not like terms or anything. So now I need to combine my y's onto the same side. Now, I have an 8y, I have a 10y. 8y is smaller, so I'm going to move it. The reason why I keep moving the smaller one, guys, is so I get a positive answer. Technically, you can move the other one and it will still be correct. Alright, so I'm going to do the opposite of this positive 8y and subtract. Again, when you're trying to move your variables onto the same side, you will only add or subtract. Again, you will only add or subtract because you want to move the entire term. So now I have 10y minus 8y gives me 2y. And bring down to plus 5. And now we're at a two-step equation. We need to do the inverse of adding 5. So we're going to subtract 5. Being very careful with our signs here because we have a negative 3 and a negative 5. They are going to combine to go further negative to give us negative 8. And then we're going to divide both sides by 2 to get our final answer, which is negative 4.